Well, citing from my sort of desire to do this, my complete lack of other things to do, since well, most other websites are blocked, therefore I cannot engage in my usual habit of debauchery. What is up, everybody? I am Mega Short Fuse, not the moody one, the one that actually enjoys things, except for the uber serious one who is cynical of everything. You will get to see him from time to time, but for now, I want to be myself, really myself. Now, last year, or should I say this year? Well, it was 2014, so I guess yes, last year. Tangents. I had decided due to a complete lack of games, to play two things: the Dragon Age franchise in preparation for Inquisition, and S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl, which, for those of you not in the know-how, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow of Chernobyl is basically Slavic Fallout. It is a game made by a developer that's probably somewhere near Bulgaria, English, that really wanted to make a post-apocalyptic game based on a great novel, and subsequently great movie, so far as I've heard. And Shadow of Chernobyl was really good. It was an amazing game. Clear Sky is a prequel to that, so far as I understand. I fully intend to immerse myself in this and talk like a complete buffoon. Don't let my flawless English fool you. I can be quite Eastern European. Therefore, the main character will be voiced by me, for better or for worse.
In actual fact, we have nothing to worry about. According to our research, the next emission will not occur for at least 2 months, 4 days, and 7 hours. Its intensity will be 3 on the Bergman scale, which is 2.13.
Without going into detail, I must say I have never seen anything like this before. The encephalogram suggests serious damage to the nervous system, but the other indicators couldn't be better. It's astounding.
Perhaps it has something to do with the emission.
Most certainly, although so far I'm utterly unable to formulate a rational explanation for this abnormality.
Oh, please let him have amnesia. Please let the main character have amnesia. This is gonna make it so much better.
You're awake. That's good. Welcome back to the world of the living, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. How are you feeling?
You have no subtitles, my friend. Head is hurt, world is spin. I am very well.
Do you remember what happened to you?
I was leading nerd through swamp, then huge gas mask. Huge... What the fuck? Head is spinning too much.
In the joking mood, eh? That bodes well for your recovery. I'm Lebedev, the group leader, and I'm responsible for everyone here. That includes you, for as long as you're here. We call ourselves Clear Sky, and you are in our base right now. We picked you up in the swamps after the emission.
Swamps. Oh, this is gonna be good. Many luckies.
Lucky? I doubt it. The facts are these. You survived the emission. That's the first thing I still can't explain. The second thing is that our patrol found you in the swamps, which are essentially endless quicksand. And thirdly, you nearly got torn into shreds by a pack of pseudo-dogs. but our boys got you out just in time.
They look like normal dog.
Such a chain of events tells me it's more than just luck. Anyway, I need to finish what I'm doing. So let's continue this conversation later.
Is Japanese character main... What the fuck? Japanese main character of Japanese game say ... I remember his accent being way more egregious. Then again, I have played 40 minutes of this prior to actually deciding to make it a playthrough, so... I don't remember much. That was probably 7 months ago. First time playing, not... Semantics, you know what I mean. Probably you don't. What is the purpose of this? What the hell? Is this like a dream catcher? Only very... It's a Slavic dream catcher. It's been 5 minutes. I already love this. Oh, good. Great. They've actually taken the time to model a very convincing... Oh, it is a blue screen. See, it's even dumping physical memory to disk. I should mention that this game, while made in 2007, looks gorgeous by today's standards, apart from unlike the first one, which sort of looks like... Well, it doesn't look like ass, but, Fallout 3 had way better facial animations than it. Like, way better. Way better. And that's saying something. For those of you who haven't... Oh, who am I kidding? Everybody played Fallout 3. Now, my computer is on its last legs. It has to remain on its side to function. Therefore, some choppiness in the frame rate might be present, but fingers crossed, there won't be any. Stemming from this game being gorgeous, it's also very true to real life. As you can see, Soviet mobile vehicles are littered all throughout the compound, and those are a regular occurrence should you go anywhere outside the capital of Bulgaria. Those function and appear on the roads. In this same state. I'm digressing. Clear sky, huh? Dennis Roots. What a normal name. How can I help, friend? Return gun. Okay. Ran into a boar lair. Huh. Pistol useful faction. Return yes. I am considering the main character just talks very eloquently in subtitles and not, you know, in a voice. I would figure that he is sort of like Krieg from Borderlands 2, insane on the outside. This is why I'm here. I'm guessing you sell things.
Holy cow, you're as pale as a vampire. You need to visit the bar. That's what you need.
Need to visit the bar. You can tell this game was made somewhere in Eastern Europe because the first ailment that comes to mind to anybody who sees a person who looks mildly sick is alcohol. You have something for me? Nothing rewarded. Okay, go fuck self. In my passing knowledge of Russian, with my passing knowledge of Russian, I should say, I might be able to provide some decent insight into the amazingly dense world of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Ooh, a flashlight. Bond to L. That's a clever thing. Yoshka cursor. I wouldn't join this faction if they actually forced me to have such a name. What is new in Zone? Oh, apparently a wall of text is new in Zone. Army boys a good trashing? That is way too much text. If you really want to read it, do it so on your own time. I actually do, but from personal experience, reading text during a playthrough is for the dedicated only. We will be sticking to the main story, and, well, let's face it, most of the side quests in this game are going to be interesting, purely because of subpar AI and insane accents. Tell me about Bliss. Is it anything like Zone? It's got a lot of monsters. Where is here? The game just sort of exploded onto the screen. There's nothing... Literally exploded onto the screen with a big red mushroom cloud. I have not much of a clue what's happening. I've heard that this is a prequel, I should say, but I'm entirely unsure. Also, this is very lively. I like it when things are lively. That's garbage fire. I am digressing so hard. Where in the holy high Christ am I supposed to be going? You told me the... Vadim Muscle Man. I should just go around and see what everybody is called. That Slavic, but that literally means nothing. Probably. Pt.1 mosquito. These just keep getting more ridiculous. Clear Sky clearly puns does not have a quality department when it comes to names. Oh, good, another person in need of something. How can help? I can't. That's debatable, seeing as how I'm a main character in a video game. What? Well, I hear a guitar, but he just stashed it in his small satchel. Does really nobody want Sevka dead? You must. What the? Huh. I guess we're gonna have to shout. How can help? Deliver rounds. Okay. Oh, now you stop pushing me. Now that the dialogue's over. Gee, thanks. What is new in zone? More emission happen. Always bad. Talk to the barman. Oh, yes, yes it is. This is operating on Slavic healthcare logic. Video games.
Hardware, not in its own heck, buddy. You look like death. You need to get some fresh air or something. On that note, we got an open air bar around.
You too, buddy. I see what getting at. Hopefully get smashed.
Well, good luck.
This is the only time. Look, I understand they're trying to steer me towards the quest happening, but Jesus Christ on a cracker, this this is egregiously Slavic. Animations are weird as well. Oh man, you look so old and tired. You must be, considering where we are, at least 30.
Hello, Mark. You became quite a legend while you were out of it. Even you wouldn't believe some of the rumors I've heard. Anyways, here's a drink on the house for a lucky son of a gun. It should help you relax and tell me about your adventures, because I'm just dying of curiosity.
Not much to tell, friend. Leading bitches through bush, bush explode. Also dog.
Well then, you drink and I'll tell you about this place. It used to be pretty quiet here. We had the paths worked out, the right places explored, and the approach covered. Of course, the swamps ain't exactly spring break material.
Spring break.
It wasn't too bad either. Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the last emission. The biggest we've ever seen. These days our boys pray both to God and the devil before going out of the base.
Oh, smart voice, cover all bases.
In its own right. But we're managing to hold it together. Because our guys ain't here for loot. They're fighting for a cause.
How I end up here?
I was collecting bottles one after another and they let me here.
He's funny, man.
I'm kidding, man. Truth is, there was no place for me in that other world. He didn't want me. In the end, I came here. First to the zone, and then to Clear Sky. The guys here are alright, and I'm needed here. They come back here after a mission, I pour them a drink, tell a few dirty jokes, and my job is done. Simple, but effective. By the way, they call me Cold around here.
His shit nickname, where am I?
In our base. As you can see, it's a small, sinking farmstead in the middle of romantic, endless swamps.
You are very positive, I like.
It is exactly. But it's the last place in the zone where you can meet real people. Guys who won't screw you, stab you in the back, or let you bleed to death to save a med kit.
Something about that intrigued me for some reason. Anywho, no stranger to zone. Why are nerds here?
You know why you've never heard of it? Because too many people want to know about it. And the fewer that do, the better. Lebedev,
That's very counterproductive.
the man is a rock if ever I've seen one. He's the glue that holds our whole group together. Then there's Binpolev, Professor Binpolev. He's like a walking encyclopedia and a calculator in one. Knows more about the zone than... well, anyway. Our technician's called Gray, and he can make you a rifle out of an empty can with ammo to boot. He could use some spares, but apart from that. And finally, we have Suslov. He's a trader, but he ain't like the others of his trade. He won't try to rip you off or screw you. He knows what stalkers go through to get their loot, and he respects that. Well, brother, if
Why did he interrupt his dialogue?
that ain't up for a discussion. Go on.
Wow, this is a video game through and throughout. This is gorgeous. Ah. Oh yeah, person. Who are you, friend?
I'm glad to see you, young man. You look considerably better.
You terrify me.
If that is all, I better get...
Clearly not part of the plot yet, and you are nimble. Dude, I haven't slept. Dude. Clearly Russian or Ukrainian. I haven't slept for 3 days, or was it 4? Let me catch some Z's. How do you even say that with an Eastern European accent?
Got some fresh air? You look better, that's for sure. Let me fill you in on this situation. You're in the Clear Sky base. Don't try to remember who we are. You've never heard of us, and there's a very good reason for that. Our mission is to research the zone. We believe that the zone must be studied and understood so that humanity knows what it is facing here. Understanding is the key to coexisting with the zone. Because if you think about it, the zone is the most wondrous phenomenon humanity has been confronted with in its entire history.
How to speak with a Slavic accent 101. Pronounce H as Anyway, why hiding like bitch?
As I said, we are researchers. We are trying to figure out the nature of the zone, determine the reasons which caused it to appear, and formulate the rules that govern its existence. We are not consumed by a quest for money. We don't seek fields of artifacts, and we're not interested in turf wars with other factions. That is why we're hiding here in the swamps and concentrating on our research. Our forte is not combat, but knowledge. Knowledge of the zone, accumulated over years of research. We know more about it than stalkers and the government combined. And our research was finally shaping up into a sound, coherent picture until the massive emission a few days ago.
Emission happen all time. Why curious?
No, that emission was incredibly powerful.
Incredible.
It was on a level of its own.
Powerful.
It was like a hurricane that swept the whole zone, changing it.
Hurricane.
Everything is different.
Awful.
The well-known and relatively safe areas have become highly radioactive and full of anomalies. But now, you can access parts of the zone that have been unreachable for years. Even the most hardened stalkers don't know what awaits them on their favorite path. The other thing that changed is people, and that became evident right away. The emission destroyed the fragile balance between factions, and they're now warring for territory. In other words, many strange things have happened, and I don't yet fully understand the scale of these changes. It's only been a few days since the emission. If you ask me, the strangest thing of all is that you managed to survive it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your consideration, the worst voice acting ever recorded. I love this man. Clearly there's a faction system here, considering his faction is Clear Sky and mine is, well, me. I want to join Clear Sky simply to not let this man die. Back in character, see, transitions are smooth. Oh, can't remember anything. How alive?
I see. How can I help you?
Totally not what I ask. Pretty beat up, still holding a gun. How leave swamp?
Getting out of here isn't easy, not by a long shot. The swamps are a real maze of reeds and radioactive quicksand, swarming with terrible monsters and human scum. And I don't know which is worse. Only a guide can lead you safely out of here. We only have a handful of them. Guys I would trust with my life without a second thought. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Because if I let you go, our presence here might not stay a secret for long.
Are you calling me Snitch? Snitch gets stitch. I know this.
We are having a very tough time here recently. The emission reduced the number of anomalies in the swamps, which made the area easily accessible for bandits and other vermin. There are so many of them, they'll be setting up camp in our base soon if we don't do something about it.
Always bad thing.
The problem is that we're not really the fighting type, so we've been steadily losing ground. But you, one look at you, tells me you're a pro in that sort of thing.
This is the second outpost.
Your
We're under attack.
experience
I
can
repeat,
save
we're
the
under
lives
attack.
of
The game is interrupting
That's
itself.
enough chit-chat.
Oh shit.
There's been another attack on our outpost.
Getting
Help
whiplash.
us fight it off. If it makes any difference, some of the boys who saved you are there right now. You still remember how to survive in the zone?
Point shooty thing at bad thing. Bad thing is determined by conscience. And mood.
Great. Get over to the trader and he'll fit you out with some basic equipment. After
What is
that,
equipment?
head straight to the outpost. Once you're outside
Bitches.
the base, listen to my advice. I'll try to guide you along.
Okay. Garbage
Trader,
voice
the
acting.
fighter is on
This
his
is
way to you. Issue him
insulting.
with all the equipment he'll need for the
This is actually painful to listen to. I love it. Ah, the Ukraine is truly a wondrous place, especially... Huh, I thought the PDA showed the date. This is very, I wouldn't call it hardcore. The game does love its sim aspects, considering you can actually bleed to death.
Glad to see you.
Hello.
At last.
Whoa!
This basic equipment kit. It's designed specifically for patrol missions.
Basic? Look at that shit! Holy god, that's a lot of things. Thanks for the stuff. I go murder now.
I've been ordered to issue you some equipment. There's no time for questions. The boys need you now.
Yes. Holy crap. Oh wow, I actually had a gun all along. 74. Well, whatever works. Echo detector? Oh, this is new. The key difference between this and Fallout is that, one, the accents, and two, the harshness of it. You think Fallout's got a harsh environment, you know nothing of the world. You approach an anomaly. Artifacts and measure distance nearest one. Aha. That is the one thing I could never figure out. I guess I never bothered to read the item description, which clearly states use item to locate artifacts. Artifacts being things that after okay. It occurs to me that this universe might be confusing for somebody who knows nothing of what's going on. Brief synopsis.
You have my full attention.
After I leave, apparently. Blindfold? Sure. S.T.A.L.K.E.R takes place in... Well, this one takes place in 2011, as far as I can remember. After the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, it created...
Mark, there are anomalies ahead. Be careful.
Jesus Christ.
Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you.
Thrown a bolt. Oh crap, we used the first aid kit. This is bad. You can apparently throw bolts in this game. I am very uncertain as to how that's supposed to happen. The game has decided to sort of not tell me, which is fine by me. Thank you, good graphics. Now, those little whirlpools are one of the many side effects of the second explosion in this universe of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. That's a tongue twister. Which resulted in it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sometimes find artifacts and anomalies. You can't see them, but detectors spot them easily enough. If you get close enough, your detector will indicate the location of the artifact, and then you just pick it up easy as pie. Keep in mind that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
Well, there's the bolt button. Apparently it's 6. How the fuck do I bring out a detector? Or detector? That was absolutely the wrong thing to press. Thanks to... Oh my god, you can actually hold a gun as well as a detector. Keep in mind, this game does not fully appreciate you trying to... Well, it doesn't really tell you how to play it. Which is very adventurous. At the same time, it's horribly terrifying and kind of annoying. There are no tutorials, so you have to just sort of go menu diving if you want to learn how to do anything. And this detector shows you anomalies. I mean artifacts, which are good things. And apparently hidden in thick as fuck bushes. I have now walked past it. Aha. Oh crap. Wait, they're literally hiding in thin air? That's ridiculous. Artifacts look like balls of cancer. They kind of are. This costs 4,000 rubles. Awesome. Reducing the effect of radiation on the body. You can slap those on yourself. Well, you could in the original S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but apparently you can't here. which is great. Anyway, second Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster resulting in a catastrophic, nightmarish zone called, well, the zone, where bad things happen all the time, and apparently in the middle of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant is a monolith that grants wishes, or so people say. And considering I do not know when this game takes place, this is as much as I'm willing to divulge. I'm supposed to save some, right? Help clear sky at the outpost. Help? Help him. Because apparently he seems to be doing quite fine shooting at, what are you shooting at? Ah, the bush. Very tactically cool and preventive? Oh yeah, they clearly need my help, seeing as how fucking everything here is dead. What monsters, dude? You are amazing. Look at what you did. Oh shit. Ah, these monsters. Oh. This is actually kind of cool. The shotgun fires just one round instead of all of them. All two of them. They have guns. They have arrow. What the fuck? Okay, you can pick up barrels. That's quite a novelty. What the hell's happening? Wait, an mission? That is very pretty. I should probably get indoors. This is kind of terrifying. You got it? Oh shit, he had a shotgun. What? Return to the... Apparently I'm dead. Apparently I'm not dead. Did the game load itself? What the hell happened?